Hey everybody, Candy from Serendipity Mommy, and people have been asking me to do an update on my garden, and I'm going to start with my earth box that is on my porch. I recently moved the other seedlings out, and all that's left is this giant tomato. I mean, if you look at it, it just takes up half of the box. But we got some nice tomatoes growing in there, all green. Can't wait till they ripen up. Look gorgeous. And my maker strawberry patch, which I got June bearing strawberries, which don't tend to give a good yield, but next time I'll get ever bearing. It's just a small patch, but I do have a strawberry in there. Here's our in the ground section of our back garden. You can see the rest is over there. These are all zucchini. Lots of flowers coming off of these. We're going to have lots. And then we move on to cantaloupe. Nothing there yet, but I'm sure there will be. We have lots of flowers. Right here we have radishes. Not sure if you can see, but the bottoms have the red bulbs sticking out. Well, we have, I believe, pumpkin. That right there, I believe is pumpkin, because there's a vine that comes all the way out to here. That to me looks like a pumpkin vine. In and among the radishes. And at the very end in the middle, we have watermelon. Again, more flowers. No melons yet. And this is my Frame It All framed raised bed garden. The whole view of it. That big monstrosity is nothing but green beans. I mean, there's just a ton of green beans hanging from it. And we have a giant weed, of course. There's always a weed. You pick one, another one grows. My basil, which has flowered, which means I need to replant. And this is oregano. Italian parsley. My monstrous sage plant. It used to be small, but now it's huge. And this is, I believe, a nasturtium flower plant, which I was told was really good for gardens to keep pests away. It has red flowers when it opens. Marigolds that I got for Mother's Day from my daughter. And this right here, jalapeno pepper plants. I just planted them. Here we have banana pepper. It's the taller of the pepper plants as opposed to the regular green peppers. I just picked some today that were just the right size. These are not quite ready, but they're looking good. And here we have another tomato plant. This one's not growing as fast as the other ones for some reason, but it's also a monster. I mean, it's pretty big. And we do have tomatoes in there somewhere. There they are. Tomatoes growing. I think they're a small variety. And speaking of tomatoes again, we have a third plant that goes the whole width of my Embrace garden box. And I accidentally set this tomato here when I was staking it, and now it won't move. So I'm gonna leave it there because it's plugging. It's crazy, I know. And then over here, this is a mesclun mix of lettuce, which is dandelion greens and different lettuces that you can eat. And we have peas. Lots of peas in those pea pods. In the middle, cucumbers. Down here. And again, the beans. All the way up the veggie wall. And again, back to the embrace box, we have carrots. And this is my tomatillo plant that I just transplanted. Looks like it took to it okay. And back here I have a kohlrabi. And I think a cabbage. I'm not sure. I actually didn't label it, but we'll be surprised in a few weeks, I'm sure. And then we have our massive, and by massive I mean massive, zucchini plant. The thing is huge. It's wilting because it's so hot here. And that is going to be a rainbow Swiss chard. And back there is a pear tomato plant that we just put in. And last but not least, we have the squash section, which is just random squash. It was a seed packet that I just had mixed squashed, and we kind of just put somewhere we could. So there's all different kinds growing. There's white and there's Apollo, which is, I believe, the yellow ones. Lots of flowers on these. We just had heavy rain, so I think the plants are trying to recover. Look at that delicious pea. And we have a reaching vine of cucumber. It's got a little baby on it, which is outside of the whole entire system, but you know, what can you do? Oh, there's another cucumber in there. And all the beans. My garden is pesticide free, so unfortunately sometimes we have to deal with creepy crawlies and a little bit of plant damage, but for the most part we've ate quite a bit of food out of this garden. Very happy with it. And that is my garden.